Okay, welcome to the Rook community meeting for July 9th. It's a small meeting today, so we'll just go quickly through some items in the agenda just for the recording and in case people are interested. As far as milestone checkup, so we do have 1.13 release. We did a .10 release last week. And not sure if we need a .11, but we will stay tuned on that one. There was a fix for OSDs, as I recall. Let's see, let me just show that real quick. There was an activate failure when block device moves. So got to fix. There was a follow-up issue reported on that, so maybe it's not quite fixed yet. So if we need a follow-up fix, we'll probably do a .11. But that's still waiting for feedback from the user who reported that issue. I believe that issue is in the project board for 1.14. Yeah, it's in the blocking. Nope, this is a different issue. I need to get that issue in the 1.14 board. We have had several 1.14 releases since the last time we met, 1.6, 1.7, and 1.8. Just haven't set the date for 1.9 yet, but probably it'll be in about 3 weeks. I'd say 3 weeks. Probably we can wait for this one. I'll say around the 24th from the previous release. And then 1.15, we're planning on the end of this month for the release. So we're getting close. In a couple of weeks, we'll go ahead and create that branch.
Yeah, I guess that would be fine. I just thought like some other timelines. Yeah, it would be fine, I guess. Expect after the feature freeze. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll line up okay. But okay. The kubectl plugin, I think no features currently under development, but when we do the next release, I think we'll be ready for 1.0 since the previous was 0.9. No reason not to go to 1.0 version, I think. All right, moving on to community topics. Jared added a suggestion for a question about the frequency of this community meeting. We have been doing it every 2 weeks for basically the history of the Rook project. And the question is, shall we move to monthly? I think that makes sense just because we don't have a lot of attendance or a lot of topics. Monthly would be sufficient. And I'd propose we meet on the second Tuesday, as today is the second Tuesday. We would just continue that pattern.
Okay. Or maybe whatever date. Yeah, I guess we always have on Tuesday. So yeah, we can choose any one of them. Yeah, it's
right.
fine.
So I think, yeah, we'll just do that unless I'll also post that in the Rook Slack just to see if there's any other feedback on changing that, and then get a PR opened for changing the Rook GitHub to point out that we're only meeting monthly now instead of bi-weekly. And I'll confirm with Jared too, since he proposed it. All right, then for KubeCon North America in Salt Lake City for November, just to point out, I have submitted the Project Pavilion proposal so we can have the morning booth as usual. And then for the maintainers talk, I need to submit this in the next couple of weeks. I'll probably just do it this week. So far, we can have up to 5 speakers, and they'll currently have Annette, Josh, Blaine, myself, and Subham. I don't think Subham's going to get funding for the international travel, honestly, but anyway, we'll see. There's also Cephalocon in December, where I think that's the preferred place for most of us to go. Like Parth, hopefully we can all make that.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. We can plan for the proposals there. And I saw Shubham, like there was a approved list and I saw he has approved, but we can check later on that topic.
Right. So yeah, he may actually have that funding, but I feel like KubeCon North America isn't as busy of an event for Rook users,
Okay,
so it's more users in Europe, honestly. So that's why I feel like it may just not be as interesting for him to travel that far, at
I
least.
see. Yeah,
So we'll
it's
talk about it and see. But I'll put him on the submission in case it works out for him to go.
okay. And Josh is the upstream contributor, right?
Correct. Yeah, so we'll
Okay,
get some good upstream stories there to talk about, and then Blaine and I were both pretty close, so it's easy for us to go. And Annette also pretty close.
okay.
So yep, that's KubeCon. As far as designs to bring up, I know I brought it up last time, just as far as the CFCSI operator that's in progress. I'll just point out briefly that it is in progress. We have a link to the design doc here and Rook's integration design PR that Shubham has. Well, we're about ready to merge that. But basically, the proposal is we'll have this FCSI operator in experimental mode for Rook 1.15. And then for Rook 1.16, we will fully require the new CSI operator, assuming it's stable and ready. But I expect it to be by then. And then the transition we expect to be fully automated and no real impact to users during that upgrade. Because the drivers will be the same name and we just expect it to be smooth. If not, then we'll have to look at how to make it smooth or delay that transition. And
Yep.
with that, those are the main topics I've got. Anything else to bring up?
Yes,
If
no.
not, thanks Parth for your participation.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll call it a meeting.
Yeah.